When?
Can you hear this or can you listen to this? What do you mean?
Like how did you come across this song?
Bro, I've been on Earth for like 40
Was it
something
playing
odd
on the
years.
radio, Ed? Was it playing on the
You
radio?
don't
You
know
found
who
it
you
on the
don't know who
internet?
Ozzy Osbourne is, Black Sabbath. You never
Uh,
heard of any of this. You never even heard of these people.
I don't know about Black Sabbath.
Wow,
I
man.
know who Ozzy
Oh
Osbourne
my
is.
goodness. Like it's just so much culture that you just like totally just like you just totally just don't have it. Like you're from a different planet. I'm like,
Bro,
bro,
this is not like general culture. This is culture to the U.S.
no, it's
The
not. This
UK.
is the UK.
Okay,
Oh,
UK. My
UK.
bad.
Yeah,
I
whatever. It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is like Ozzy Osbourne is like
Bro,
freaking huge
this
here in
ain't the first
America.
time. I'm like, hey, did you ever see Star Wars? Nope. I'm like, what? Who hasn't seen Star Wars? Like, what is this?
mean,
You
there
don't
are some
even know what
different bro.
Dominican Republic looks like though. Like, what are you talking about?
We come from different planets, guys.
All right, guys, welcome to Unidentified Podcast, Halloween edition. I've been looking forward to this, and before we continue, let me just say something. So on Halloween Day, guys, I finally have that set up where I'm gonna do a live, and I'm gonna be talking to somebody who actually goes into like houses who are rumored that are rumored to be haunted, and he investigates. Okay, so we're gonna be seeing a little bit of about that. Please stay tuned. I'm gonna update you guys on the Instagram page, and possibly there will be a link by then. Okay. Um. Yeah. Let's just get to it real quick. So just so you guys know, what we're gonna do is we're gonna either share some videos or some personal stories or stories that we just found, and we're gonna show it to each other. And I guess Nagayan wants Ed to debunk some of these videos. So let's get into it. What's the first video, Nagayan?
I think we can go at it random. We see what comes up and what we can come up with. But yeah, first up, let's see what we got. Ed,
Just play whichever one is
whichever
there.
you want, man.
Okay.
All right.
By the way, happy Halloween, guys. Everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Can
Ed
you?
gonna be stealing candy.
Nah, nah, I wouldn't do that. You guys see it? Is it?
Yeah, it's playing. It's on screen, and you can hear it. I think this is not the beginning of.
I came. I saw.
Nice.
Oh my god. Nothing. Oh my. Nothing. Nothing. No.
I came. I saw. I.
What happened?
I would freak out, man.
No, it's not.
What happened? Like what even? Like what was it?
Yeah. I,
She.
this one is
Like,
a little bit weird because you can see something popping up in the right corner near the door, and then making some sounds and making some stuff drop, I think. And then she goes to investigate with the child. That one was a little bit dubious for me, but
I
then the
don't.
door closed, so
I didn't see all. What the door closed on its own is what you're telling me.
that was the end.
Okay.
take the audio and just roll it again with no audio so we can talk.
Oh yeah.
So what I noticed is like there was something peeking. You see it right there? at the door, and at the same time, like the little baby bottle came off the chair.
And that's the baby bottle is something I think that sticks to the chair.
But what I don't understand is, bro, like, if you see that thing peeking out like that, why would you grab the kid and go in that direction?
Exactly.
I didn't.
He's the type of person that would make me scream at the movie screen. You know what I mean? Don't go through that door.
And then the door shut and can't open by the child. That was-
Well, first thing is, like, I don't think this lady would be capable of freaking editing this video that well, I guess.
Okay.
Prepping this.
Dude, come on. That okay. Oh, I didn't see it at first. I didn't see something up there.
Yeah, but why is it peeking like that, dude?
That's very too obvious.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I have seen is that she has more posts like this,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems to be or either a haunted house or actually a montage. Of course, it can be both. But
The way it moved, it didn't look real.
Like natural? Yeah.
the
And just
bottle fall.
No, it's moving too quick. I think it's edited. Yeah, I think
I
that's
don't know.
edited.
I think they have like a little stick with something and just like pulling it.
No, I think
You know what I mean?
it feels like it's edited to me. Like it's just like
Maybe.
yeah, it's edited, guys.
Okay. So this one is debunked. We move on.
Yeah, let's move on. This one was
All right.
quite an easy one, but yeah,
I hope it gets better from here, bro.
I hope so. Let's go to the next.
All right.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. How about this one?
Yeah, that's
This one provided by Nagayan as well.
Yeah.
I wonder how he did his research on these, and what motivated him to share these. Because usually he don't believe anything. Like him and
me and Ed are quite the logical debunkers.
yeah.
All right. You want to
let's
play
see.
it? All right. Let's see what we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
here.
Let's play it. Give me some audio though. Okay. It's in Spanish. She's asking what's going on. Who is it?
¿Quién eres?
Who are you?
Well. No!
Okay, that's kind of creepy.
This is
I'm running. I don't care if they joking, if it's a prank. I'm not stopping to sign no papers to say like, oh no, we were just pranking you.
I mean, this is difficult to edit. I think, from my point of view, that's why I shared it,
Hmm.
because
I feel like I've seen this before though.
it could be.
Oh,
in a
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
I think it's not real because if you really seen that, you wouldn't talk like that.
No, but it could be somebody just actually.
First of all, if that's not my house, I'm not asking nobody who they are.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out. We cannot share this common
Yeah.
ground, this common area right now. I'll come back when you ain't here. Like, let's leave it at that.
Yeah, like you wouldn't even do all that. You'd be like, oh, hey, what's up,
Oh,
man?
yeah.
But I mean, if that was a real person, I guess you would want to make a contact with them.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, Ed, think about it, bruh. Like, why do all that? If you're a real dude, like, why? Why? You know, I would be like, yo, get the hell out of here, like, or
I mean-
something. But I'm not throwing myself at the floor and acting like that. Cause, like, if he had a gun, guess what he's doing with that gun?
Bro, that's his buddy in a suit, and they're just making a little video. That's all. That's all.
Okay, fair enough.
Because you would never do that in real life. Maybe in a movie, but not in real life. You wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do what? Like, which part?
You wouldn't be up here like, hey, who are you? Hey, what you doing? You wouldn't do that. No, you wouldn't do any of that.
I don't know, man.
Only in the movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to the next one. Let's.
Let's go.
What
So
is
if you
it?
see somebody like in a dark alleyway and you don't know really if it's somebody or if it's something, you would just keep on walking or
Exactly.
move the other way.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know, cause like, okay, if I don't know who that is and that looks weird like that, I wouldn't want to turn my back on it. I just wouldn't.
He put some light on it.
Bro, play that again with no sound on it. He put some what on it?
I mean the focal, the
Yeah, the flashlight thing.
yeah.
Do it again, Ed, real quick. Bro, why you gotta drop like that? That was creepy. Oh, and who yelled? Was that you, Ed? Did you yell? Did you say, "Oh, whoa"?
Yeah, that was.
¿Quién
Me.
eres?
No, no,
¿Quién
no.
eres?
Whoop. Why you gotta drop like that? Watch.
No mames.
By the way, this is Mexican Spanish, okay?
Yeah.
And in Mexico, people actually like believe that Mexico is one of the most like haunted places. Mexico, Japan, and Haiti are like really on the top, to be honest with you. Mexico believes in a lot of things that even Native Americans believe in, and a lot of their like background stories when it comes to spiritualism is similar to ours in Dominican Republic. I didn't know you guys know that. Just in case you care. Let's go to the next one, Ed. Let's see what's going on. I was running for my life. Oh, starts right up.
This is already yeah.
Bro, she believes that something in her house. Look at that. Poor lady. Ooh. Who's doing that, Ed? That window's open though.
Even
You
if the
gonna tell
window
me, Ed? Ed, you gonna tell me that little run is fake?
Man, come on, guys. I don't know, man.
Bro,
People can set up all kind of stuff.
Ed, let me tell you, that's the little run you do when you're running away from something and you feel like they're about to touch your shoulder. You're like, oh, whoa, that little jump you do. You never done that little jump right there.
I'm sorry, guys. I believe like you got so many people that just want to get some attention, some clout, something on social media. They'll set up anything.
You don't believe nothing, like
bro.
Like,
you can have you can have 2 or 3 other people off the camera pulling strings and stuff, and you wouldn't even see it.
No, but I'm saying like I just don't think if this is a prank, I don't think she's in it. Is what I'm saying. Like that little jump run.
And what are we recording? Why is this being recorded?
It's a ceiling camera. I have a camera pointing just like this in my living room.
Oh my goodness. Really?
What? Yeah, it's not on. I mean, when I leave the house, I turn it on, but it's not on when I'm sitting there. But now it's all
you
ghost.
haven't catched
Something
activity
right
while you were gone.
Unless no, I usually only check if something rings, and things only ring usually for the front of the house. Actually, now if you do want to know this, I believe there's something in my house, but I don't want to get into that. Nagayan, you got another video?
Yeah, but I see that one didn't come through, but that's okay.
Okay. Ed. So none of these seem at least like.
Bro, Bro.
It's a possibility it wasn't like this person is not in it, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, we got technology. Everybody's got, phones and stuff. I just don't.
Okay.
It's too easy to
Fair
fake
enough.
this stuff.
These are not like super.
Everybody trying to go viral. Everybody trying to go viral. Like, come on, man.
Okay. Ed, okay, so for this session, may I ask you what you got prepared for us?
I ain't got enough.
You ain't got it.
You guys got so much. It's like if I bring stuff, it's like, how long you think this is gonna be? You know what I mean? It's like, come on now.
You have no idea on what you want to do, because I'll push my stuff to the side. I would love to hear anything you have to share with us.
I ain't really got nothing that's fleshed out. No spooky stuff.
Bro,
like that.
listen, it doesn't matter. I spoke to you in the hallway,
Yeah.
and we had this conversation about like the aliens and demons and stuff like that. That would be a cool topic if you could like express to us or explain to me.
No,
I've
I'm
been
not.
waiting for you to explain this to me.
I'm a terrible speaker, especially when it comes to explaining things. Like my pre-shifts are just terrible. People, they laugh at me and stuff. It's just awful.
Try to do your best. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. This is not pre-shift. This is friends having a conversation.
Exactly.
I don't have anything. Like I wasn't even thinking about it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I let you down.
It's okay. It won't be the last one, and it's not the first one. It's cool. Okay. We got two more videos that I provided actually.
I mean, I was thinking of something like with Aleister Crowley and how he did the original sketch of the gray aliens and stuff, but I didn't look into it, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah, but I
even
didn't
if, skim
research
through it.
No,
You
I
can't
ain't got
skim
no.
through it. Nothing.
Aleister Crowley.
You know Aleister Crowley. Come on, you don't know who that is?
Who that?
You're what is the star? Black Sabbath, Mr. Crowley. You don't.
That's a song.
Oh my goodness.
I don't listen to that kind of music.
I-
Sorry.
Everybody listens to that. That's from the UK. It's Black Sabbath. You never heard of them?
Yeah, I've heard of that group. Yes.
That's one of their songs, Mr. Crowley, and he's talking about Crowley and all this stuff that Crowley used to do. Come on, man.
No.
If you heard the song, if you heard it, you'll be like, oh, that song. You're like, oh.
No, enlighten us, please. What's the song?
Okay.
I don't think we can't even play it, can we?
Oh man.
Yeah, we can stop it and have commentary in between. So look it up. Let's
I'm
go.
about to just play it anyway, just see what happened. What are they gonna do?
That's what.
You just gotta stop it. You just gotta stop it.
Yeah, we have to talk in between like 8 seconds or 10 seconds. Oh look, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, wait, hold up. Before we go,
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Little. Hello,
All right.
Little.
Go ahead.
no, I just wanted to stop it real quick. But
Of course
okay,
you do.
Ozzy Osbourne. I thought this was a different. I don't know. I'm confused about this. Okay.
I'm gonna go to the chorus.
Hear this?
When?
Can you hear this or can you listen to this? What do you mean?
Like how did you come across this song?
Bro, I've been on Earth for like 40
Was it
something
playing
odd
on the
years.
radio, Ed? Was it playing on the radio?
You don't know
found
who
it
you don't
on
know who
internet?
Ozzy Osbourne is. Black Sabbath. You never heard of any of this. You never even heard of these people.
I don't know about Black Sabbath.
Wow,
I
man.
know who Ozzy
Oh
Osbourne
my
is.
goodness. Like it's just so much culture that you just like totally just like you just totally just don't have it. Like you're from a different planet. I'm like, bro.
This is not like general culture. This is culture to the U.S.
No, it's not.
UK.
This is the UK.
Okay,
Oh,
UK,
UK.
my bad.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is like Ozzy Osbourne is like
Bro.
freaking huge.
This
here in
ain't the first
America.
time. I'm like, hey, did you ever see Star Wars? Nope. I'm like, what? Who hasn't seen Star Wars? Like, what is this?
I mean,
You
there
don't
are
even
some
know
people
what
who
Dominican Republic looks like though. Like, what are you talking about?
we come from different planets, guys. Don't worry.
It's just that simple.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so educate me then. Like, okay, so Black Sabbath is a group that Ozzy Osbourne just like did a collaboration on the song with them, or what's up?
No. No.
Ozzy Osbourne is the lead singer from Black Sabbath.
I
That's
can't
what I
even.
was-
Okay,
Can't even
There you
spell
go.
here. Here we go. Can't spell. All right. Okay. This guy. This is who he's talking about. Now you've seen this guy
know
before,
him?
right?
I know him. I know about him. I know how many books he wrote. Like, I know like a lot of things.
Okay. All
I
right.
just
Okay. That's who I was talking about
I
originally.
don't know who it is. So.
You don't know who that is? He's from the UK too. He was doing a lot of stuff around in your area, and he was basically like this. Like he was one of the first guys to get into like this real like occult type stuff. The Book of Thelema, he wrote that. You'll see pictures of Jay-Z rocking shirts, talking about "Do as Thy Wilt."
just a dark dude, bro. Like some people say he was crazy, but some others say he was like a genius of the dark, not arts. What you call it, Ed?
Like you see this Nagayan? You see that? Wait, there's nothing to see. You see that? You see Jay-Z rocking that? Says do what thou wilt. That's one of the first passages from Aleister Crowley's book, and he's basically telling you, you just do whatever feels good. Whatever, just do as thy will.
Okay.
Yeah, it's satanic. Basically saying, don't worry about, like any sort of standards of conduct or anything like that, or doing the right thing. Just do what feels good to you, because you're your own God. And these guys, he's rocking the shirt and all that. But yeah, but basically when Aleister Crowley was summoning all these demons and all this stuff he was doing, one of the demons he seen looked like the original gray aliens. And I was trying to confirm, this is like back in like the early 1900s. And I was trying to figure out, did Aleister Crowley come up with the first picture of a gray alien? Because he sketched it and it looked like a gray.
There you go.
But some
But
people
I
say
didn't
he
look
was
into it.
like spooky, man. I mean, it's just hard to define what's up with that dude, man. Very, very dark dude, though. What was I gonna say? There's a difference between these two religions, meaning like the Satanism and the
Paranormal.
no, not paranormal. Wow, what was it called?
Magician or magic?
No, bro. It's like both of them are like demon, like Luciferism and Satanism.
Don't know.
Whatever.
There's a difference?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a difference. One of them goes by like do what feels good to you, like no boundaries, no nothing. And the other one like it's supposed to keep like things a certain way. It's the one that actually believes like not in karma, but believes like the truth should be in your face so you don't face anything back. Those are two different beliefs. But I can't think of the name right now. So one of them says like deceiving, that's fine as long as it works out for you, which is Satanism, I believe. And do as you may, do like what feels good, okay? Like that Jay-Z shirt right there. And the other one is like you must put the truth in plain sight. It's up to you to believe it or not. But we supposed to tell you what's up, so we don't face any. What is that called, man? How you don't know this, Ed?
What? Oh, what is it called? That they need to tell you what they're doing to you before they actually do it?
Like what they gotta be open and truthful about it, so they don't get punished for
Yeah,
it.
it's like it's karma.
No,
what-
it's not karma. They
is
call it
karma.
something else. No,
That's what
they
it's
call
karma.
it. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Talk to me about this.
I mean, you pretty much summed it up. I mean, they have to tell you, I mean, what they're doing before they do it to you.
No, but like, talk to me about these grays, the images, what you know about it, and all.
No,
these
this was the original sketch that he came up with. And these were the entities he was in contact with. That's all. Yeah.
So he said he personally contacted these entities,
Yeah, he summoned them.
and then he learns what from them.
I don't know, all type of stuff. All type of occult stuff. I don't know exactly what it was, but he said he learned stuff.
Okay. And is there a reason why you would call these, instead of aliens or interdimensional beings, you call these demons as well?
Maybe that's what the demons really were. This is what some people believe.
But okay, so let's say I come from a Catholic family, and these are not what demons are depicted, and these are not what angels are depicted as
Okay, all right,
either.
man. All right, maybe you're just too specific, man. Maybe they come in all types of shapes. All right.
Well, the Bible actually describes like demons and angels, and angels are not like the little things you see flying around with wings.
Okay, maybe why you got to be so specific, man? Maybe who knows what they look like?
Okay. I'm just seeing, like, trying to see what you know and what you could provide me with.
I don't know nothing. I told you I ain't doing no research.
Okay. And the guy, and anything else you have?
I mean, for me, no, actually not. That's it.
Okay. So we have two videos, which are the videos I provided you guys with.
That's the YouTube ones, right?
Yeah. I find this to be very very interesting, but the problem is we don't have any material on it. So let's move on.
What do you mean?
Oh, you're talking about the Aleister Crowley thing. Okay.
Yeah, it would be great to talk on this, but you know, as I said before, you're not answering questions or anything.
No, I
so let's move on.
answered the questions. What are you talking about?
But we were about to listen to the song, and then we were a little bit tired.
No, I asked you guys, hey, did you ever hear this song before? That's why I played it. Did you, like, thinking that if I played the song, you guys were like, oh, yeah, that song. But no, you guys were like, well, what's this?
But they're saying something like what Aleister Crowley did or stood for in the lyrics, or
Yeah, and you know, like Ozzy Osbourne, you can barely understand what he's saying anyway. So I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Well.
But is this like a song like dedicated to him as a what?
Yeah, just talking about how evil he was and like all the stuff he used to get up to and like all the people who were
like
following.
praising him for being evil, or is this
No,
like
it's saying like, hey man, you know, you're evil and you're doing a lot of bad things. Yeah.
Okay, because it sounded like very romantic music.
No, he's saying how evil he was and all the bad things he did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Name one bad thing this guy did.
It's pretty some pretty sick, you know, stuff that he used to get down with, you know.
Surprise me, like, let's see.
I'm not getting into it, man. I'm not. This stuff is
Okay.
You go look it up on your own.
Okay.
But demons were involved. After you did these horrific acts, the demons would show up. Okay.
Okay. It's believed that some of the important people from the U.S. actually like grabbed people, put them in like secret basements or underground like bunks and stuff like that, and dissected people, and they actually allowed this to happen like by like large numbers actually.
Yeah. It's got to be pretty crazy. You do just some real crazy, just out there type stuff. The demons will show up. Yeah.
Okay.
It's got to be just. It's got to be like real sick though. Then they're like, okay, all right. Then they'll pop up.
Well, they would like actually strap people up and like see how much the body can be stretched before it like freaking breaks.
Yeah. Demons, they might show up if you do that. They're like, okay, all right, I see you. Okay.
Ridiculous.
Uh, okay, and but these are people who ended up becoming presidents and stuff like that. You know what I mean? A long time ago.
Not
Look it up.
my president. Maybe that Joker that you voted for that's in there now.
Bruh. No, that was a long time ago. But yeah, it said that that those type of experiments held place here in the US, in your motherland, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about it in the medieval times. I think
No, but those were punishments. There's a difference. They were
I mean-
actually like kidnapping people who they believed that didn't have a meaning in society. And how do you depict this? Nobody knows about this criteria or whatever. But those are punishments. Like if I tell you, hey, we're gonna, I don't know if we can say this, but we're gonna hang you if you steal from the king and you end up stealing, guess what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
some consequences to your deeds. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a difference between the consequences to your actions and just like abducting somebody who you feel like has nothing to add to society or to our current lifestyle. And just nobody's gonna miss you. Let me talk to you real quick.
Let me summon some demons.
Well, I don't know what exactly these experiments were for. They said that it was in the name of science. And yeah, man, I thought that was amazing.
Yeah.
And that's how psychos are born.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. What else you got, Nagayan? Any stories? Anything else?
No, I think we can go ahead with yours for now. I do have some characters that have made Hollywood, or either way around, some stories that made the screens. But I think we can go ahead with the YouTube shorts that you got, so we can stay in line with watching the videos, and then after that we make it a little bit more personal.
All right, so you guys want to play these? You want to play these right now?
Yeah. Before you play it, so as I mentioned before, in places like Mexico, in places like Dominican Republic, Haiti, also in Africa and stuff like that, they believe in voodoo. I don't know if you guys know where that comes from or anything, but we also believe like in shapeshifters and this mythical beast that we call like baka. You know about the baka?
Yeah, I heard about Baka. Everybody know about that.
I've heard about Chupacabra, but I haven't heard about Baka.
Oh, that's great then. Okay. So in different places they call them different things, okay? So you want to hear the story, Ed, or should we just go on to the video? Okay, let me tell you the story
sure.
then. So
Half hour later.
let me get going with this. So in Dominican Republic at least, and in Haiti, okay, I heard this all around. Maybe it'll sound familiar in a minute,
Yeah.
but people have land, and a lot of times people who had land or that live in el campo, which is like in the country, like deep in the forest or whatever, where there was no electricity or anything like that. These are poor people who have land with fruits and vegetables and all these things, horses, cows, and all these things. And a lot of times people would come in and eat their fruit, steal their fruit, kill the animals, and all these things.
Mm-hmm.
So some of these farmers actually ended up looking for solutions in a darker way. So I guess they ended up going to what we call brujos or witches or whatever warlocks or whatever, and asking them for solutions. And what came out of that was the warlock or witch would like facilitate like a pact between a usually a low ranking demon and a human being. Okay. And but this demon needs a vessel to come to this world, I guess. And what they would do is they would pick an animal. Some pick like chickens, some pick like goats, some pick dogs. Is this sounding familiar to you, Nagayan, or not?
Not yet, no.
Okay, so they would pick a vessel for this, and depending on the rank of the demon, it's what you would feed it and how often you feed it. Okay, so for the most part, a low ranking, I guess it goes like from anywhere from like every like twice a year, 6 months, let's say, you feed them, and to higher ranks, it would be like 5 years to feed them. But in this case, you would feed them souls, like people. Okay, so usually when you make this type of pact, is like a blood pact with a demon or whatever, and you actually like ask the demon to take care of your stuff, and you gotta feed them, so every like let's say 5 years. And what actually ends up happening is that if you stop feeding it, it actually comes for you, and it'll find you no matter where you are. It'll find you, it'll give you nightmare, and it'll actually like drive you crazy until it consumes you. So it kind of plays with you like during this time. So nobody wants that, or nobody wants to give up their kids or anything like that. So what they start to do is like, okay, well, if somebody breaks in, do whatever you want to do with them. And that's that animal, okay? I don't know that
whatever you want to do with him,
like if I break into your property at night and you do certain things in my property and you killing my animals or whatever, the demon, like I give the demon like the
permission.
Like permission or blessing, not blessing, but whatever equivalent to this would be, to actually like go ahead and kill that person. Okay,
That's a baka.
That's a baka. Yeah, that's a demon embezzled in animal. Okay. And witches are said to be like shape shifters, which is what this video in particular, you got it on cue, Ed, the video?
Yeah.
Okay. So witches are said to be like shape shifters themselves. Put number one. And these witches, to get like to remain like younger and powerful, usually what they do is they come up after kids who are not yet baptized. Have you heard of this, Nagayan?
No, I didn't know.
So is it common belief in all these places like Mexico, Dominican Republic, Haiti, and anywhere that pretty much like accepts the voodoo religion?
This society is too.
There is no part one, sir.
Yeah, I sent 2 videos. One is 1, and the second one is 2.
All right.
Just go in the chat.
In the chat right now.
So yeah, I
Okay.
You sure you never heard of this?
I heard from Chupacabra, and that's the one that kills the animals and stuff. Or that
Yeah, but the chupacabra is supposed to be like a full like actual animal, like like something that lives and procreates and everything.
La
But,
chupacabra.
I know you heard of that, Ed, right?
Yeah. We heard about that.
So it's chupacabra is supposed to be like a wild type of dog who like carries like some sort of disease where he grows larger, and he just destroys everything in its path. But that's something that can procreate. These demonic entities are like something you summon into this world.
Yeah. Well, what I did hear, and this is quite personal, because in our culture and Sudanese culture, it's known to have some like deities that they practice to, or they have to do an offering every so often
Mm-hmm.
to be able to, yeah, either whatever they pray to, the
Mm-hmm.
wealth, the blessings of the family, to have it keep it coming towards them. So they have to kill a chicken every so often, or make some offering of some kind. And yeah, one, I think there's a story in my family that my an old grandfather of mine used to have a thing that it was a stick or something like that, which he
Mm-hmm.
made offerings to, and he was very wealthy, had had multiple houses. He was, I think, an architect, and he was doing quite well, gifted many houses to friends of him. But I think something happened, or he stopped bringing the stick these blessings, and that caused him also to become poor, you want to call it, or everything that he had acquired in wealth
Yeah.
slowly was taken away, or stripped away
Yeah,
from him.
that's what it's believed. Like, yeah, it's basically the same thing. If you stop feeding this, whatever your pack is and whatever the size is, it depends on what you are, putting, in exchange for whatever you're getting. But this is a pack that's supposed to go for life. So until you lose your life, this pack is you're supposed to honor this pack.
Yeah.
If not, it comes back and bite you.
And
And
I've even heard it trespasses like family lines. It depends on, of
yeah,
course.
yeah. That's a great point. Yeah, you can actually like somebody can inherit something. But it has to be worked on to the next generation. Does that make sense? It's not like simply like I hand it to you.
Yeah,
There's a whole ritual and ceremony and all these things on how you work this out.
don't know the details though, but that seems about right. But
Yeah.
indeed, there's a lot to it, and I mean, there's some serious offerings being made. I don't know, it's serious stuff if you look into it, and you know people that are busy with that kind of offerings, or that kind of, I don't know how to call it, voodoo magic, or summoning of spiritual entities or demons. But yeah, that's a whole chapter we can explore more.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving on to this video real quick, just to give you a little background story. This is they seem to be speaking Mexican Spanish over here.
This the right
And
one. This is part one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So I guess this person heard somebody like knocking and making noises. So they started recording because I guess they opened the door and nobody was there, and every time they walked away, they kept hearing something. So let's watch it real quick, Ed.
Muchachos, hay algo allá afuera que estamos viéndolo.
There's
¿Quién
something
eres?
back there. And we looking at it, and he's asking him like,
Tú
Who
no
is
eres
it?
un gato.
I don't see
"You see
nothing.
that down there?
No, I
You
don't see
that?
nothing.
Vete de aquí, ¿quién eres?
It's a cat.
It's a cat. Yeah.
¿Qué es eso?
Look at the shape of it, though.
¿Quién eres?
It's a cat, brother.
Te estoy grabando, ¿quién eres? ¿Por qué estás aquí en mi casa? Tú no eres un gato.
You're not
He's
a cat.
tell him
eres un
you're not a
gato.
cat.
Te ordeno que te vayas de mi casa.
Remind you to leave my house.
No manches. ¿Qué es eso, Regina?
That does not look like a freaking cat. It looks like a human, like laying there on the floor.
Bro, it's a cat. What are you talking about?
Seems like a long ass cat though.
Muchachos,
I don't even know what you guys saying, man.
Put number 2 on real quick.
viéndolo.
I don't know what you guys even looking at.
¿Quién eres?
Like a cat.
Okay, wait. Don't put number 2. Just watch real quick.
Tú no eres un
Okay.
gato.
You see it?
Okay, I'm looking at this.
middle right
A cat.
Vete de aquí,
It looks
¿quién
like
eres?
somebody with a hood on. You see how
Yeah.
it moves
No, I don't.
its face?
Oh
Like
my
the white
goodness.
part, like Seems like a face, yeah.
¿Quién
It
eres?
Really?
looks like an old face.
If it's the black part,
Estoy
you can see
grabando.
it
¿Quién eres?
extends all the way that way.
Uh-huh.
¿Por qué estás aquí
Yeah.
en mi casa?
It looks like it had black
¿Tú no eres un
clothing on,
gato?
but you see that looks like a face looking
Tú
towards
no eres
them.
un gato. Te ordeno que te vayas de mi casa.
Let it roll one more time, Ed.
Bro, I don't even know what
You
we're
don't
looking at.
you don't see it?
Just let it roll one more time and try to like realize what it is real quick.
What, I gotta squint my eyes or something? What I gotta do here?
I mean,
Bro, I can't believe you can't see this, bro. This is great.
¿Quién eres?
the brain only captures what it wanna see, yeah?
Tú no eres un gato.
You see it, nigga? You see it right there?
I see it.
Vete
And
de
it's
aquí,
looking,
¿quién
and
eres?
look, it twists its face and it's looking up like this and all.
¿Qué es eso?
And you see it moving its lips.
Bro, you can barely even see
¿Quién
anything.
eres?
Yeah, but the movement of what the posture,
Estoy
if it's a
grabando.
cat,
¿Quién eres?
it's moving, right?
¿Por qué estás aquí en mi casa?
And
¿Tú
it
no eres
sounds
un
like a
gato?
freaking cat. You hear it hissing and everything?
Tú no eres un gato. Te ordeno que te vayas de mi casa.
Okay, put number 2 on real quick.
Oh my goodness, guys. Like, I don't,
And it's like, what are we looking at?
It's okay.
all right, you want to play it?
Let's go. Is that the same cat knocking on the door?
Ya le hablé a la policía. Y ahorita va a venir.
It's like, I called the police. They coming for you.
Va a venir ahorita la policía. Corre. ¿A qué estás molestando aquí? Ya te
Why
habías
you
ido.
bothering us? You had left.
¿Qué quieres? ¿A quién
You don't
quieres?
see it, sir?
¿A quién quieres? ¿A
Bro,
Regina o
I
a
don't even
quién
see
quieres?
it.
I'm not.
Yeah, you know
quién
what's funny?
quieres?
Though? She's asking
Vete de
that thing
aquí.
like, what you want? What you want? You want
Vete
my
de aquí.
sister? Look,
Se paró.
you see it?
¿Quién chingados eres? ¿Quién te mandó?
What the fuck? That seems. Ed is laughing, but huh?
Bro, stop playing.
They
You didn't see
playing,
it.
dude. They playing around. They playing, dude.
Ya le hablé a la policía.
But
Y ahorita va a venir.
who's playing?
I
Them
mean,
and the cat?
that's the question. Who is?
Va a venir ahorita la policía. Corre.
Okay.
¿A qué estás
The
molestando
cat
aquí?
is in on this?
Ya te
I
habías
see it.
ido.
I see the white
¿Qué
part.
quieres?
See the
¿A
white
quién
part on the
quieres?
left, yeah?
But
¿A quién
look how
quieres?
they
¿A Regina
sitting
o a
though.
quién quieres?
Like, why are they sitting like that though?
¿A quién quieres?
Like a freaking rag doll.
Vete de aquí. Vete de aquí. Se
Whoop.
paró.
Yeah, she stands up.
¿Quién chingados eres? ¿Quién te mandó?
And what the hell was that?
It's them
Somebody
playing. They're playing.
Somebody
with you.
left the psych ward and they just showed up at her house. And
How you move like that though? Like that is true, right?
Bro,
I
you
guess.
can't even see
Ya le
anything.
hablé a la policía.
Bro, you
Y ahorita
didn't
va a
see that
venir.
thing like coming towards them?
Tráeme algo.
no, it kicked something.
Va a venir ahorita la policía. Corre.
Oh, it kicked something.
¿A qué estás molestando aquí?
She was.
Ya te habías ido.
I'm guessing it's a
¿Qué
she. I
quieres?
don't
¿A
know why.
quién
But
quieres? ¿A quién quieres? ¿A Regina o a quién quieres?
Ed,
¿A quién quieres?
is it
have
Vete
responding?
you
de
seen
aquí.
this?
Vete de aquí. Se paró. ¿Quién chingados eres? ¿Quién te mandó?
See it? She kicked something.
Oh, no, it kicked something. Okay, I see. Bro, listen.
But she wasn't moving forward. That's. Yeah.
I don't
Ya
know.
le hablé a la
It's
policía.
strange, for
It's
sure.
strange.
Ahorita va a
If
venir.
some-
Tráeme un par de-
I mean, the scare is real.
Va a venir ahorita la
Yeah.
policía. Corre.
When that thing stood
¿Te
up,
están
stood
molestando
up,
aquí?
you heard how
Ya
she
te habías
reacted?
ido. ¿Qué quieres? ¿A quién quieres? ¿A quién quieres?
That's
¿A
kind of
Regina
creepy,
o a quién
bruh.
quieres?
La, how it stands out.
¿A quién quieres?
What does it respond?
Vete de aquí. Vete de aquí. Se paró. ¿Quién chingados eres? ¿Quién te mandó? Regina, están tocando.
That reaction is real, dude. Stop playing.
Okay,
Okay.
where's part 3 then? What do you think happened?
Just cut the sound.
They laughed about it. Yeah. Cut
Exactly.
the sound.
Because they're just playing. They're just playing, guys. Come on, man.
No, that was a real reaction, I think, bro.
Okay.
And I think even if that's a regular person like messing around, it could be a neighbor, let's say, for example. I don't think they were in on the joke.
Okay.
And I have scared people before. I had like really scared people before. I actually like scared people.
This is
And
she's at home. The woman that's speaking, she's at home. So the fact that somebody's in the house or something, it seems like somebody. But from the first get-go, we already making cat sounds. What the fuck are you doing?
those are good cat sounds, though.
Yeah,
Like
that's
those are very good ones.
I think somebody escaped the psych ward on this one, man. But,
Yeah, that is a possibility.
But she
Hey,
said
there's no
also-
way this is not this is not a planned thing, huh?
Bro, like, it's just people playing around making prank videos on the internet, man. It's
Okay. How long have you known me, Ed?
I don't know, about 10 something years. I don't know.
Okay. So during the 10 years you have known me, like you know me for being a liar or
No, I know
like,
you.
if
I know you for being gullible. I mean, this ain't.
gullible.
Yeah, this ain't you lying. You're not lying. You honestly believe this. Okay.
Okay, no. I just want to know. How about you, nigga? How long you know me?
Whoa, a long time. 20, 30, 20 years.
20 plus years, right?
Yeah.
You know me for being a liar?
No.
Okay. What if I told you, Ed, that I seen something similar to this in my house before, and I was by myself in my house?
I don't even believe you ain't seen nothing.
What if I told you I heard people talking and like walking upstairs while I was downstairs in my house?
Because somebody left the TV on. Probably one of your kids playing around or something.
I was living by myself. That's the first thing. Nobody was in my house. And, you know, I was sitting in my living room and I heard people like.
That's because you didn't have a house. You were in an apartment building, and those were people upstairs.
No. This was last year here. And my mom wasn't here and I was by myself. And I might as well just tell you what it is, right? So this is during the time where Brittany actually moved out, right? And I kept coming home to an empty house, right? And some days I just felt uncomfortable to the point to where I would not use my house. I would just come home and like rest in the living room, okay?
Yeah.
And one day I'm having a couple beers, and I was waiting for you to say, "Well, right there is the reason." But I'm having a couple of beers, man, in my living room. I have some music on, and I hear like somebody like leave from like where I'm at right now to the kitchen, like walk towards there. And I'm like, it must have been my imagination or whatever. And then I heard something going upstairs. And upstairs, I hear something running upstairs. Now I'm like, oh, okay, must be da-da-da-da. I go upstairs. Nobody's here. I'm by myself. Nothing. Everything seems like untouched. Nothing's moved. I look in the closets and everything. And I just like went to sleep. And I left it alone, right? So a few weeks later, I come home. I'm not drinking. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting there playing the game, right? And I hear again somebody running upstairs, like running. And this time it sounded like more than one person. And I grabbed a knife from my kitchen and I went throughout my whole house. And there was nobody in my house. And I came back downstairs and I heard somebody talking, like actually like talking.
Okay.
You believe me or not?
You're probably because you were just alone and you were just like hallucinating stuff and you just And you did have a couple beers, and you know,
Not that day.
your imagination got the better of you.
Okay. And then
And your neighbors are really close to you, so you probably heard them in the echoes.
my neighbor is an older dude and his daughter is super, like, she's older than me. I almost say super old. She's not super old, but like she's like grown. She's not like rowdy or anything like that. She's very like quiet. And then the house next to me, the other house to the other side, the yellow one, was empty. The guy just had died, so nobody was in there. And how do you explain me standing in the kitchen and I still hear people walking upstairs, man?
Angel, it means nothing.
How does it mean nothing? I mean,
Because he's the only one who's seen it. That's why it doesn't mean anything, because he's the only one. There's no other witnesses.
okay.
We just got to take his word for it.
Okay.
but
Well, that's why I asked you if you thought I was a liar or not. I'm telling you what I experienced.
It's
That's
not a
the
matter of
first
you
time?
lying. It's not what it
No,
is.
but
Like,
listen, listen, Ed. That wasn't the first time, and that was not the last one. The last time, but that was the time where I heard it the clearest.
yeah.
As if you and I were walking like around with shoes on. Like that's how it sounded. It sounded like we like my two kids were running upstairs, and
Yeah.
I was by myself.
Yeah. Because sometimes these old houses, like, you know, got old wood in them and the floors start, you know, you know, like,
Yeah,
the
and like
temperature
that
change.
throughout the house.
Yeah. Happens all the time.
Okay, never seen that happen before. Never heard of it or anything like that. But now I'll tell you this. We have time, or you want to get done with this? Negayan, what you thinking?
I'm all ears, and I think that this is the part where the most of these stories that you have actually
Mhm.
are coming to life, as in the sense that, yeah, most of the time you hear somebody said something or some general story about, oh yeah, there is a story about a haunted house, but never from first impressions. And I mean, I have some things that happened around the house here. I'm not saying it's ghosts or stuff like that,
Mhm.
but there are some. I think there's a connection between this and other realms. Whatever that connection is, might be past relatives, or it might be something that protects you, some angels, however you want to call them. I think this house is not haunted. It's 1973, quite recent, and I haven't heard nobody that has died here before.
Mhm.
But I have noticed that, and these can all be explained by logical reasoning as well. But some doors have been opening, some books have been falling off shelves, lights have been starting to flicker. I'm not saying it's some other entities, but there's something definitely that could be out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at how messy those books are back there. Those books could fall any minute now.
And it wasn't these shelves though, but it was
Let me see.
the bookshelves are about to fall off. No, it's so yeah, it's some real stories, and I like to hear your version and your experiences, of course, because I know there's a lot of experiences that you have had, what I've heard so far, and also what others might have heard. But these are from personal experiences, and that's
Yeah. Okay. So let me tell you something else. Okay. So at this time, I know I'm a kid. I'm super little, right? But I'm like 6 years old, 7 years old. I can't remember that well, right? And I'm in Dominican Republic, and I never had stayed in my grandma's house before. Never. This is the first time. Okay. And the reason I'm staying there is because my brother lives there with my grandma, and I wanted to spend time with him, right? So during like bedtime or whatever, my grandma asked me for a cup of water that she is like a metal un jarro. You know what it is? Like it's a metal, like looks like a coffee cup, but it's like metal, and she would like fill it up and put it in the freaking freezer, and my dad would do the same, right? So she asked me for the water that's in the freezer, and I'm like, oh, okay, no problem, whatever. and I go to the back of the house, right? And in the back of the house is the kitchen, and there's like the sink, the nevera, the cooler thing, and there's a chair, okay, right to the left of it, right? And I started walking towards there, and I'm looking around. I'm looking through like every corner of the thing because I'm freaking already scared. And I go to reach for the water, and the rocking chair starts rocking, but like there's no breeze, no switch of anything. There's nothing, right? And the rocking chair starts like rocking like hard, like somebody is freaking on that thing, man. And I remember I ran. By the time I made it to my grandma, there was no freaking water in the thing, and I was wearing the water. She like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? And I'm like, yo, like that rocking chair. And the living room started running, and she like giggled, gets up and talks to the freaking rocking chair. The freaking chair stops rocking, and she went back to bed.
Whoa.
She should have bopped you upside the head and said, "Boy, now give me some water and stop playing around."
Maybe she should have.
Yeah.
But I remember that shit like it was freaking yesterday, man. I love that story too, because like I don't have many memories of my grandma. But yeah, I thought that was freaking freaky. Guess who never slept there again?
You know, you're a little kid, and kids' imaginations are just they imagine all kind of stuff, man.
That's fair enough. I'll take that.
You got kids. Your kids. I bet they see all kind of ghosts and aliens and dinosaurs and all kind of stuff, right?
I mean, there's something to it. I mean, I think that kids are more connected to the other side or whatever you want to call it.
Well, there is something to what you said, okay? And I don't like talking about this because I don't like bringing like that stuff around me. To be honest with you, like I try to ignore certain things. But yeah, my kids have said they have seen things around my house.
Angel, they're kids, Angel. Don't take them seriously, okay?
That's fine, but like, how about I'm a grown dude now?
Okay, yeah, but you don't take them seriously. They say, okay,
No,
yeah.
I got scared. Listen. You know what I was contemplating? To be honest with you, like. I was contemplating sitting outside in the dark in the middle of the night until it got like daylight.
Oh, really?
So I would stay up all night, man, like with the TV on, with everything on, like everything around me on, until like it got daylight outside, and then I would go to sleep.
Because the goblins or whatever you were seeing here, they were just messing with you.
Because that's not the first and it wasn't the last time. Like if you want, I'll keep telling you like experiences I have had. And then like, you know what's crazy? Like you don't have to believe this, but if you think I'm not a liar, then like hear this. It's not just me that have said stuff. Like there's a lot of times where I stayed quiet and people have said they seen things like either standing next to me or sitting next to me and stuff like that. And it hasn't been just like one person, and it has also been people who actually don't know me. For example, my mom, my sister, and my little niece. I think you know this story, right?
Yeah, I was about to refer to that one. That maybe you can tell that one, because that one is like three persons watching you from another room, seeing stuff while you were asleep, or was it like that?
Yeah. Okay. So in Dominican Republic, maybe someday we'll post some pictures so you see a little more of the neighborhood. In Dominican Republic, I remember I was in my sister's room sleeping in the bed, and the way the bed was arranged is like my mom's room is like to the left, right? And to the right, like right in front of each other. So if you have the doors open, you can like see the whole room, okay? And the TV is like facing, both TVs are facing like each other, like you could say, like if you want to measure it like that, right? So I'm sleeping, they watching TV, right? We were watching TV together in the room, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep. So I go to sleep in my sister's bed, right? And after I fall asleep, I feel a whole bunch of people like grabbing me and like yelling my name, like, yo, yo, wake up, wake up, wake up. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, leave me alone. They're like, no, you need to go. And they start like dragging me off the bed. And I'm like, what's going on? And my mom is like trying to carry me. My sister is pulling me by the shirt. My niece is freaking out, like crying, right? And I'm like, what is going on? And he's like, and they said, there's somebody in the room with you. And nobody had to push me anymore. I'm like waiting for them to freaking close the door. Like I freaking ran when they told me that, bro. And I'm like, let's go, let's go, let's go. So we close the door and whatever. And I'm like, yo, what happened? And like my niece is freaking shaking. My sister, like, I'm surprised she even saved me from anything, because she I don't know. But my mom is like, yo, listen, I'm over here watching TV, changing the channel, and we talking about you. Like, oh, he said he was going to sleep. He said he was going to sleep, but he over here like sitting, doing nothing or whatever. And they keep changing the channel, and like I don't move. And my mom started like yelling my name or saying something to me, and they noticed that I wasn't reacting, right? And when they like did like this and looked around, there was nobody. But when they look at the TV, there was like, you know, those old TVs, Ed, like the round body ones that you can see like that reflection like that. Ed,
Yeah.
Are you sleeping?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I can tell. So so listen. So that TV, I guess they saw like a reflection, and they kept like looking and looking, and I don't know, that made them freak out and come grab me.
Come on, man. Come on.
But that was three people. That was three different people.
This story
there
gives
was
me
a kid.
the chills every time I hear it, though.
Okay.
I mean, if three different people see something in your room, well, it isn't you, but you're asleep.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
It's a difficult one, yeah. It's a difficult.
All right.
I think they're just messing with you. Like, hey, let's go in here and mess with Angel. Yeah, let's snatch him up and tell him that.
And again, and that's where it comes.
And they probably slapped my niece to start crying, right? Like, oh, wait, hold up. We're gonna make it more believable. Pop.
No,
Smack my niece.
no, because she was just a little girl, so you ain't got to do nothing. You just have to act hysterical, and then a little kid will start crying automatically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. But
I know. My brother told me a story by Lito's house as well, and I think there's something to that house. I've always felt a little bit eerie in that house, and maybe it has to do with the person that used to live downstairs or rent downstairs.
Oh, so this is the thing, like a long time ago in that house, man. But that house always, like, to me, felt funny, to be honest with you. It just got worse throughout the years, I guess. And but that house, we started renting one of the rooms downstairs. But okay, before we even get into that, I guess the workers that made that room downstairs were afraid of that room. And they never made a room out of that. What is a room now? It wasn't supposed to even be a room that was there. And they switched out the house. I don't know. I can't remember for what. But the workers didn't like working in that one room. Okay. But whatever. We ended up renting this room to some people. And those people ended up like doing witchcraft, I guess, inside of that room. Did you know that, Nagayan?
Yeah, that's the story I refer
Oh.
to. I mean, that I think.
So you
the
walk
fact
in
that
there.
happened-
You walk in there and there's pentagrams and candles all over the place. Is what you're telling me. And Baphomets.
Not Baphomets, but yeah, there's like things, there's like little statues, there's like written stuff in weird freaking languages, lots of candles, lots of lighters, lots of like herbs. I don't know what you would call those things, like not holy water. This agua florida.
Frankincense.
Frankincense? Is that what it is?
No, Agua Florida is something else, but I don't know what Frank is.
Oh, I don't know. I'm guessing he knows what I'm trying to say, but whatever. Okay. And these people were like actually freaking. And I just hesitate to tell you these stories because I don't want you to like ridicule like what I have experienced. But that person supposedly like he used to get like freaking possessed. Okay. But like by like minor like spirits, not like demonic or anything big like that. But like he would give his consents to certain like entities to enter his body and stuff like that. And I was somebody who sneaked around a lot, man. And Negaya knew what I was up to all the time and stuff like that. But like my mom, I didn't have a relationship with my mom. And therefore I wouldn't say anything to, I'm sorry, I wouldn't say anything to my parents or my sisters or brothers. I didn't trust them enough to tell them like stuff that I had done or stuff that like came out wrong. And you know I just don't want to get too into that, right? And one day I go into that room, I passed by that room and they call me into that room. And I'm like, yeah, what's up? And I still don't know what's going on. And all my family like is in the room, like standing like in a circle. They're like, we've been waiting for you. And I'm like, well, you've been waiting for me for what? And it's like freaking, you know how late I used to go home, right?
Yeah. 2 a.m. in the morning, 3, 4 sometimes.
Yeah. So this is like late at night after me hanging out all day and stuff like that. And this dude like pulled me to the side, and I don't know. I mean, maybe reading a kid is not that hard or whatever, but like this dude said some shit in front of my parents like that, like freaked me out. I'm like, well, like what the hell was going on? And then they explained to me like what the hell was going on. I guess it wasn't him, or I don't know how that works, to be honest with you. But he starts like looking at me and. You know, he does all these like freaking fire tricks and burning his skin and trying to like cut himself with a knife, and he like, nah, it doesn't work or whatever. He like would grab like one of us and be like, yo, grab this bamboo stick and freaking hit me. And you would like freaking smack him, and he like would just like I never got to hit him though. Now that I think about it, I should have smacked him a few times. So.
But now, I mean, now that you tell this story, I mean, the last time that we were there together in Dominican Republic, I think we went to a river somewhere.
I remember that, yeah.
And we also witnessed like a possession taking place of a spirit.
This is a voluntary possession, by the way.
Yes.
So this is something they look for. So the way it goes is like you turn on these candles. Usually, you bring some elements of nature,
Some fruit,
and you get the fruit, yeah, and stuff like that. And then there's a group of people who play music. Okay,
the drums.
But they play the music to a certain like beat. And to a certain like frequency that is supposed to like induce you out of I don't know how the hell that works, but like kind of like puts you like in a trance, yeah. And that like saves you like in the background of your body, and then it comes like a different either whatever they allowing to like come into your body. Have you ever heard of this, Ed?
No, never heard of it. No.
Man.
In the Surinamese culture, it's also very prominent, and they have certain type of music, like you said. It's kaseko that they play to a certain beat, and once you start dancing to it and you let it in the music, some people get like possessed. I don't want to say possessed, but they get taken over. Like they get out of
It's like
body.
a trance. Yeah.
They get trance. They start doing weird things and weird dances. Like they are not present in their own body, right? Like that's how it feels. Not in control of their own body, and that's it happens a lot.
And this is another thing. Like sometimes you see like these spirits, like some of these spirits, supposedly they can't walk or anything like that, or they couldn't walk. They were condemned to drag themselves in life throughout like their existence and stuff like that. And you will see these people like supposedly getting possessed or whatever, and drop on the floor, but like hard, man. Just like drop, bro, and like nothing happens to them, and they do all these like different type of things. Some of them say things that are super on point, like how, like, and this is something we came across as we were like just walking around. You remember?
Yeah.
So we just like walking around, and they just happened to be sitting there, and just like that, more and more people keep coming around and stuff, and they'll start interacting with you, like and telling you shit, like, and like sometimes people will tell you like things that you sick from and stuff like that, like, oh, you taking care of this issue and stuff like that. Like, you ever seen that, Nine?
Yeah, I've witnessed it.
Yeah. So like, how you explain that, Ed?
Bro, like I can't, like, who knows? I don't even know these people. Like, who knows? Like, I don't know what knowledge they have.
What I'm saying is, look, Ed, you and I are walking, right?
Yeah.
And we see a group of people.
Yeah.
Okay. And the group of people, they like getting ready to start like this music or whatever, and you know what you're getting into, but they pull you to the side, or they pull me to the side. You're gonna think it's a setup, like I already know about this.
Pull you to the side for what? What are we talking?
Like they'll pull you to the, like sometimes like you going through something. Let's say for example, you just going through something, and they'll come up to you and say like, yo, like, the thing you're going through right now is not you. It's something that somebody did to you, or somebody is wishing or hoping or praying that things don't go da 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 da, and you just like need to be cleaned or whatever. They'll tell you like, some of them are just people who are freaking trying to take you for your money, but I also seen a lot of things that I'm like, wow, like how does that happen? Like how you this good at guessing, let's say.
I don't know. Some
You know
people-
what I'm talking?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Okay, so like I'm like, if you guessing, how are you this good at guessing?
I don't know. Like, there's people who do this. Like, this is like, you seen like those like that's a magician's trick or something. Like, go up and just start telling people all type of stuff about themselves, because you can read people.
But you can't read their problems though.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
You can't read that I'm sick. Like,
yeah, you can.
Listen, I'm gonna come up to you and be like, yo, your left butt cheek hurts you, like, rub this on it, like.
You can look at the way somebody's walking, Angel. It's that simple, man. It's that simple, brother.
Okay, well, moving on from that, man, I'll tell you a story of something that happened to me the other day, and it was just like super weird. And I have told like 2 people this story, but I won't be too long on this one. So the other day, I go upstairs, and I went to sleep like at 3 in the morning, something like that, right? And I woke up, okay? And I wake up, and everything is cool. I remember on that night, the moon was shining super hard through my window of my bedroom, okay? And the moon is shining so hard that it looked like a light was on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This was a few weeks ago, by the way. It's not that long ago. And I woke up, and I just stood there for a minute and I started thinking and stuff like that. And I noticed someone like is sitting in a chair that I have upstairs, like a little gaming chair that sits on the floor. And I looked at it and I looked at it. And the person like is just like staring at me. And looked at them and they start shaking their head. And I'm like, what? What's going on? And he start like babbling, balbuceando, like whispering, like not whispering, like purposely whispering, but speaking in a very like low voice, right? And it's like talking super hard and shaking their head. And I'm like, whoa, like why are you judging me for it? Like I felt like so judged. And I'm like, what is your deal? Like, so I got closer and I'm like, I realized who it was. It's somebody who I identified afterwards. And I start talking to them and they are just like repeating themselves, telling me something or whatever. And I look back, and when I look back, I saw myself laying on the bed. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? There's no breeze, no background noise, no nothing. So I realized I was sleeping. You ever heard of this? So I told somebody, and they're like, "Oh, that sounds like a out of body experience."
Yeah, I heard of this. I heard of that before, Andrew. You know what it's called? It's called you're dreaming. Yeah, we all do it from time to time.
Absolutely. No.
Oh my goodness.
No, but the beginning, I like the beginning though. It sounded like you were having this experience in your real day-to-day thing. And then...
No, it didn't. It didn't. Because the first thing I'm thinking, like, if some strange person is just sitting there in your room, like, you're not going to be calm talking to him.
Yeah,
right?
well, okay. But I recognized, like, at first I got scared until I recognized who it was. And this person is...
It wasn't
was that?
Then you found out you were dreaming.
No, I didn't know I was dreaming until I looked back and I saw my body like laying there. That's the first time like I went through that, okay? And I'm talking to the person and I just don't want to say who it was or what the conversation exactly was. And I was asking the person like if it was my time to go, and they like, no, but you know, whatever. Now I'm like, oh like, you know, like what's gonna happen now? And this person is telling me like, I never knew you never came to me or whatever. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like, am I late? Am I like dying? Like, what's going on? So I start freaking out in my dream. And then like I couldn't wake myself up, man. I couldn't like go back to myself. I couldn't wake myself up or anything like that. And until like I started freaking out, and then I woke up, and then I panicked when I woke up because everything, my room was exactly how it was in my dream, and everything, the moon was shining is exactly how it was in the dream and everything. So I thought that was let's call it pretty interesting, okay? I thought that was cool. I couldn't go back to sleep after that. If you guys want, I don't want to keep going with my little stories. I just want to fill in, because Ed didn't bring anything. So, you guys want to be done, or you want to do another one, or?
Bro, that's it, man. That's it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Guys, just so you know, Halloween night, okay? I don't know what time yet, but Halloween night, I'm gonna have the person who do these haunted house exploration and all these things. He's gonna come over. We're gonna do a little session, a little conversation. If you guys are interested, let me know. I'll do some other stories. I hope we can interact. I'm gonna try to do like a TikTok live and Instagram live as well. So stay tuned. Watch for the special link. I might be posting on our Instagram. And thank you for watching. This was Unidentified Podcast, Halloween edition, I guess.
Halloween.
Let's go.
Yeah, Andrew, your camera keeps getting fuzzy. You must be a ghost. You see that? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
Happy trick or treating, guys.
Yeah.
I wish we could do a second session about this, but Ed is never gonna stick to it. That's why I didn't want to bring up some other things. That wasn't bad, I guess.
No, it's okay. It's all right. All right, guys. Unidentified Podcast. We out.